Slappe litt av etter en lang arbeidsdag. Nye interiøret i Cayenne. Nei, men Nei, Porsche! Nei, nei, nei! Nei, nei, nei! Nei! Ah! Why do car manufacturers keep doing this? And now my favorite car manufacturer, Porsche, just went against all customer feedback, and it really frustrates me. After a long day at work, I generally sat down on the couch, started scrolling on my phone, and I'm like, oh, that's the new Cayenne interior. Pretty excited. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe I can make a video about that. And then I started scrolling and I'm like, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? I don't know. I just had to get this video out because as a Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo owner of almost 4 years now, I really don't understand what Porsche are doing. I thought they were the last ones to go all out with screens galore. I don't know, guys. So today we're going to talk about this. I'm going to get out my frustration, and I'm curious to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, guys, we're going to look at this on the big screen together. We're going to search Porsche Cayenne interior. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be, there we go, first article, 4 hours ago. Okay, this is news today, 4 hours ago. So the first picture here, I mean, that looks okay-ish. Okay, I saw this on my phone. At least we have, a physical button stack as we have in the new Macan. Because when I first drove the new Macan about a year ago in Germany, I was like, cool, they took the, the climate stack from the Porsche 911 and they put that into the new Macan. Because in my Taycan, I have a screen for the infotainment system and a screen for the HVAC, for the climate control. But here, it at least looks like there are physical buttons for your temperature and for your HVAC controls, and also looks like that bottom menu is... it's fixed in place for your temperature, your heated seats, your cooled seats, your home icons and stuff like that down here, guys. And also you have a physical button array there. That was not visible from the first video or the first picture I saw. So, okay, initially not as bad as I thought it was. I'm not sure about this, this screen that angles, like with the Maserati, what's the Maserati, the coupe thing, the Gran Turismo has that. And also, I'm hoping that this passenger screen is optional. I'm hoping like this is a China thing, because I don't understand what they are doing. We want buttons, Porsche, buttons, buttons, buttons. But at least it looks like there are buttons on the steering wheel. So there we go. Okay, so if we look at the positives, we have, the normal GT steering wheel, which I have in my Taycan. I think it's the most beautiful, steering wheel, one of the nicest steering wheels with, physical buttons. You have, volume knob and stuff like that. And I can't see any volume knob. Is there no volume knob like in the Macan? In the center console. Okay, so the steering wheel, so we have normal stocks. We have, a stock for the adaptive cruise control, your ADAS features. We also have, drive mode select. That all looks to be nice and good. We have, normal buttons on the door up here next to your grab handle, so you lock and unlock, and also your settings, memory settings. And also it looks like you have normal window switches and mirror switches down below. So that's good. That is good. But this, and also you have, the same screen you have in the Taycan, which has, its flanking capacitive touch buttons. But this screen, it looks so big. And I was looking here on Instagram. The comments are like, the first comments are like, yeah, no, that was my exact No, that was my exact. I'm not kidding. That was my reaction. I was sitting there. Yeah, it's pretty. It's not what we were looking for. Not what we wanted. And also, it just looks. It looks a bit weird. This dashboard design. I know it's supposed to be an evolution of what we've seen, but it does not look good in photos. Okay, this is pretty cool. You can do your themes. This is a purple theme, and all, you know, the background of the screen and the icons down here. It looks like the big screen is for your navigation. This is going to be built on the PPE platform. You know, the same platform that underpins the Macan, the A6 e-tron, the Q6 e-tron. And it looks like you're going to have your media down here. Not a bad idea, but I'm not sure of the way this looks. It just looks weird. It's better in black, right? When you don't see as much. Yeah, okay, we only have these two photos. So we have, okay, so this is head-on from the driver's side. Okay, so this looks a little bit more like, you know, Cayenne. It's a little bit more rugged than, you know, the Macan or the Taycan. And again, the GT steering wheel, that's nice. Normal stocks, gear selector looks to be behind, you know, the right side of the steering wheel. You have your drive select mode and also your adaptive cruise control stock here. And then you have physical toggle buttons here. So this isn't as bad as I initially thought, but I'm not digging it. I am not digging it. And from this angle, it just looks, I mean, it looks cool with the graphics here, but I don't know. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. You know, I was pretty excited about the Cayenne because I ordered a Macan Turbo a year ago or 1.5 years ago, and I canceled my order because I'm like, oh, this is going to be a downgrade from the Taycan, quality-wise, driving-wise. And it was. I've driven, you know, all the Macans, I've driven all the Taycans except for the Turbo GT. And I've driven, you know, here in Norway and on the Autobahn at VMAX in Germany, I've driven these cars extensively. And I'm glad I didn't switch out my Taycan for a Macan. But the Cayenne is a car I've been really considering. And this screen setup just puts me off. It just looks weird. I don't know. It's not... Okay. So Ben Weinberger, spokesman for the Cayenne and the Macan. I'm going to have a talk with him if I go to the launch. But guys, I just had to react to this. I'm sick and tired. I just, you know, today filmed the Zeekr X review in both Norwegian and in English. And guys, if you're new here, my name is Chris, and I test electric cars, range test, long trip test. We do reviews and big European road trips. Just uploaded a big European road trip with the A6 e-tron from Oslo to Munich, part 1. So check that out. And, you know, if you want to support this channel and you like electric car content, please go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. But you're going to be pretty sure that I'm going to cover this car extensively when we get more photos and videos, and hopefully go to the launch. But I don't like this. I really don't like this direction. This you know, this angle screen down below just looks weird. They could have, you know, just kept the bigger screen on the flat surface, as we've seen, you know, with the Macan and the Taycan. They didn't have to go this angle screen down below. It just looks weird. I don't know. Let me know, guys, what you think. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not that positive, but maybe it will grow on me. I really don't know. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.